What's up, guys? Got Trap Lord Elvis next to me, doing a bike check for you. I always wanted to do bike checks because I've had a lot of different looking bikes, but I always wanted to do it all pretty and do it in a pretty place, but I never really found a place or anything, so that's why I never did them. I mean, nothing else to do today. Been wanting to do a bike check. My bike looks really sick right now. Can't ride because it's snowing in April because I live in Wisconsin. Come here, Elvis. Come here, Elvis. Move. Come on. Come on. Come here. Elvis, stop. You're making me look bad in front of my subscribers. Elvis, move. Come on. So, starting off at the top, I have BSD bar ends from BSD Grips. I actually really like these bar ends a lot. I have Stranger Quan grips. I believe they're the Creighton ones. I highly recommend these grips. They are that good. They are actually as good as Quan makes them out to be. These grips they're great, and they're a lot wider than I thought. Bars, I have 9 1/4 by 28 1/2 Brock Rayford Volume Captain bars in the splatter. I also have a pair of chrome ones, and I ordered a pair of black ones, and those should be coming within the next 2 days, and that's what I'm going to put on. Then I have the Odyssey Sexton stem with, I don't know what rise it has, but it's a 48 reach because I like a short reach for bar spins, and I just like my bars being closer to me. Headset, I have a Primo headset that I've been riding literally since I got into biking. That old ugly blue and pink fade bike. I got this headset right away, new, when I got that bike, so the other one was shitty. So I've been riding this and it spins better than ever. So I'm going to try to see how long I can ride this headset. Fork, I've got a BSD acid fork, 30 offset. I don't really like big offsets, so within the next 2 weeks I'm going to buy a Primo fork with a 26 offset because I like a shorter offset. I had the 13 offset Primo fork, but then I traded Logan. It felt nice, but it was a bit too steep, so when you turn out a fakies, it was kind of weird. Seat, I got the Tyler Fernangle Paradise seat. It has his birth year on it, 1996, just like me. Got a Primo seat post, Pivotal, because I like Pivotal better. Sprocket, I've got a Madeira, something, bash sprocket, 25 tooth. I actually got a 28 tooth tree sprocket. It was like the $80 one. It was really light. But I recently just got a Sabrosa rail, so I rode that yesterday, and I was hitting my sprocket on that, so I was like, I should probably put a bash sprocket on for now. Cranks, I have Mutiny cranks, 165. Honestly, if you're ever going to get new cranks, just get 165s. They make spins easier, switch spins easier, crank flips. It just makes your bike feel so much better, although it does make manuals kind of weird at first, but 165 cranks definitely do it. I don't really like these cranks because I don't like spline drive. There's no good looking spline drive sprockets. when I got these cranks, I originally got Sunday's bash sprocket. Thought that was the best looking bash sprocket, but then I opened up the cranks and like there is no sprocket bolt bosses on it. So I was like, well, fuck me. Pedals, I have the Eclat, I don't know what they're called. They're the Stevie Churchill ones. I've been waiting for those to come out for 2 years. They have metal pins on one side, you know. I'm gonna learn crank arms, so that might be nice. Bottom bracket, Primo. These cranks are 22 mil. Front wheel is Primo N4FL, laced to like I don't know if it's the balance or not. Plastic hub guards. Got a 4-inch Primo peg. Plastics are definitely where it's at. I like my pegs a little shorter because otherwise, like, when you go to do a Smith and you lean in, the edge just like digs in. And then on the front right, I have Eclat Venom. I switched over to the Primos because they're like over half a pound lighter than the Eclats, but my my regular Smith side dented because I was doing that Smith up that really rough concrete slab. So I was like, I'll just put Eclat one on, it won't make it that much different, and it's way stronger. But I mean, if I'm gonna do a regular feeble or a switch feeble or a switch Smith, I'm not gonna hit the peg hard. That's just like your Smith, like your regular Smith peg is just like if you're gonna do like a gap to Smith or something, that's gonna like definitely put a lot more like stress on it than any other grind. And then I have the Colt Vans tires in the 2.35. I actually really like these tires. I had a white pair, but they wore out really fast. But I gave them to Logan, and he had them for a little bit. But these are doing way better. Really grippy, really squeaky, super grippy if you're gonna do like a concrete wall ride, like in a skate park or something. It just grips, feels great. Back I have a Primo Free Mix back wheel. You may remember I had a demo free coaster last year. That one broke, and Logan broke his Primo Free Mix that he had for like a year, so he just gave me that, and I took the internals out of the internals as in the axle and the driver, and I put that in my demo coaster and never had a problem. But up until that point I broke it like 3 times. Like the drivers just were bad, and I contacted 180 distribution and they said that the hub was defected, but and then you saw Lewis Mills on Instagram about a week ago, probably coming out with a Demolition Rotator V3 or something. They have a new free coaster in the works. In the back I still have the 4.125 Primo plastic pegs. Chain, Colt, full link. I like full links because I have a chain breaker and a lot of extra links, and I don't ever hit my sprocket, except for like if I'm doing like some sort of rail thing. So, and full links are actually make your back end feel like just picking up stuff. It feels way lighter with a full link, so that's what I've just been going with, and haven't had any problems. I've been liking it. I guess that just leads me to the frame. I have a 20.6 Stevie Churchill Federal frame. Give you all the geometry real quick. Got a 75.3 head tube, like a steeper head tube. It's got the 20.6 top tube. I like a small top tube. I'm only like 5'7", but I just like a smaller bike because it's just easier to like maneuver, and just like whip around and stuff. And I don't know why, but I kind of like my bike to feel like a scooter, like short but tall. And I don't know, I love it that way. Bottom bracket height is like an 11.7, so it's a little bit higher, which makes manuals easier. It's got a 9 standover, 13.5 back end. All of my bikes I've had up until this point, since I started riding, have been 13 back ends. So I didn't know how I was going to like this, but I actually love this longer back end. It makes backwards manuals are harder because you have to like lean into it a lot more, but you don't loop out as easy. But like regular manuals, you just stay like, it's not as like touchy to like get into. Like you can't, it's not as easy to get into, but once you like get used to it, like you just like stay in the manual and you can just go, and it feels great. Especially for manual 180s, I've gotten so much better at that trick because of this frame. My hop 3s, I used to not be able to hop 3 at all, like to save my life, and like just gives me so much more pop, and I love it. Realistically, like it's got a like it's so yeah, that's my bike check, and I'm loving my bike how it is. Probably do bike checks for my other friends too. You know, I might get a few clips because I'm going to an hour away to a skate park later today, so you might see more clips in this. More clips, there's not even clips at all, but you might see some clips. I hope you enjoyed this, and don't forget to like the video if you liked this. You know, it really helps. It really helps me out and gives more traffic to my channel, because you know, we're just trying to like grow this, and like the more subs I get, the more like I'm gonna want to do videos. And as you can tell, I'm putting out regular videos. I try to upload Thursdays. The video that I uploaded yesterday, I almost didn't upload it because it was really bad, but I was like, you know, whatever. And then yesterday I was planning on filming another webisode thing to go up Thursday, because I like uploading on Thursdays. But I don't know, it just didn't happen, so I scrapped it. But yeah, so sub to my channel, you know, that helps a lot, and I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye.